Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel once again, and in this video we'll be looking at the decision making in this programming, any programming language, not only C, because the decision making is in every programming language like the Java, C++, C programming, Python, everywhere it is useful, it is very useful in the development process. The decision making is something like you have to decide, to choose from certain options. Suppose you have passed the 12th examination and now you wanted to go towards a certain you want to choose a stream where you can make a lot of money. Some people want a lot of money, some people want fun, or there is some people wanted to achieve their dreams and they are going for the engineering, they are going for the MBBS. So everyone makes a choice at the point when they pass the examination, 12th examination. Let's suppose we have passed the examination. Now we have choice. We have the BCA, either we can do the graduation, either we can do BTech, or we can go for the entrance exams. So these are the choices. So now it is up to you which one you wanted to choose. So you have to make a great decision for your whole life. So that's how if else is used in the programming. It is used to make the decisions in the programming language. So decisions like suppose you are playing a game and you have pressed the left button and the character moves to the left in the game, it moves to the left. So how it works is actually it is the decision making. So you are pressing the button and you are telling him to move the left and he is moving towards left. You are making decisions for him to turn the left. Here is a simple example that I can show you, and maybe it will help you to understand the if else condition, because programmers every time the most of the programmers getting confused from here, because until here till here the programming is really easy. Variables, constants have to begin the programs, and from this point it becomes a little bit hard for the programmers to understand the concepts of the decision making, the loops, the conditions, the functions. So make sure that you will try to understand it better and you will write a lot of examples so that you will become a pro in the programming. You will learn it better. So here is a man and he has to go somewhere. Let's suppose he's trying to go to his home, and there are two cities in front of him. One is city 1 and another is city 2. So now he is trying to go to his home, and he when he reaches to this point, he has to make a decision. Either you wanted to go to left and either you wanted to go to right, the straight. So now it is up to him where he wants to go. So if his home is at the city 1, then he will definitely turn left here. So he will turn left. So condition is if home is city 1, this is the condition. We have already studied about the flow charts, and this symbol, the diamond symbol, it's about the decision making, and it will in this we write the decisions. And here if home equal to city 1, so if this man's home, the person's home is at city 1, he has to turn left, the true. If this condition, now the here it is the condition, if home is equal to city 1, it's the condition. So if this condition is true, he will go to the left, so true. If it is the false, then he will go to straight to the city 2. So I hope you have understood this from this example. So this is the if else statement. So in the programming, how it works is the same way. So you wanted to move your character from the left side, you will decide him to press the left button and he will move towards left. Let's open the Dev C++ or any IDE that you have or that you like, and let's create a program. Source file I will create here, studio.h. Let's write int main. So write the int main because as I told you in the previous video, you will understand the main concept in the functions and this integer. Why did I write here the int? And you will understand these concepts in the functions, because it is the return type of the function and it is the function name, and these are the parameters which we can write here. The void means nothing, or we can left it empty, so that also means it's void. And let's start the braces. And in main, now suppose we have two numbers. We have number 1, let us suppose variable 1, and its value is 110. Let's suppose we have another variable 2, and its value is 345. So now you wanted to make a decision, how, which one is bigger, and the bigger one, you wanted to print that out, like you wanted to print the biggest number on our display. So what you have to do is you just have to write the if else condition. So how if works, I will show you the basic syntax here. I will write the comments here. Let's suppose if else statement. Okay, so in here we will write if. This is how if is written. You have directly to write if, then there comes the braces, and inside these braces comes a condition. Remember, in the picture we have written the condition home equal to city 1. So if home is at the city 1, so this is the condition here, home equal to city 1. So that means if home is at the city 1, so this is the condition here. So suppose we have to print the greater number from these. So I will write here if I have written variable 1 is greater than variable 2, then what I have to do is the condition is now if variable 1 is greater than variable 2. So yet I don't know whether it is true or false. Let us suppose you don't know the numbers. Okay, so let's suppose these numbers are the input of the user. So what you will do here is, it's the variable 1, it is the variable 2, and the compiler has to decide which one is bigger. Now you have to make the statements. So this is the syntax. Here you have to write the if, then is the condition, and then you have to write the statement. Statement means the line that you wanted to execute, or any operation, set of operations. It is actually the set of operators, the operands. It is the called as statement. Here I will show you the basic statement is, suppose you wanted to print the variable 1. So here we have put condition if, and then we have write variable 1. So if variable 1 is greater than variable 2, then we will print the variable 1. So we have to write printf %d. As I told you, it is called the access specifier, and it shows that the integer type is going to print. You have to print an integer value here. Then we write is bigger than %d. So %d, so a variable that I will write after this comma, is bigger than, it is the string, as the compiler will print this as it is, bigger than %d. This is another integer that I will write here after the first integer. So let's write here the integers, variable 1 comma, you have to put comma in between them, so that make sure these are the different, not only one. So variable 2, these are the two different variables, not only one, so you have to write the comma in between them. So when we will save this, we'll let's make a folder on the desktop, and let's write it this examples, open it, and let us write the name of the program as if else.c. okay, make sure that you write the .c extension in at the end of the name of the program, so it will the compiler will see, compiler can check that yes, it is a C program file, not the C++ or any other. So save it here. Now we will compile it, and we will see, as you can see, it is compiling the program, and you can see we have no output here. Why? The reason we don't have any output here is the variable 1 is not greater than variable 2, so the condition is false. So when the condition is true, it will enter to this scope, and it will first execute this statement as it is the comment, and compiler will skip this. Then it will execute another statement, and after this it will execute another statement if there are many statements, like we have here variable 1 is equal to 786. It will give it another value, and as the same we can write another statements. So it's really easy. So it will go to this, it will execute this one, then it will execute this one, it will execute this one, only and only if this condition is true. So the if else works on a condition, like in here, if his home is at the city 1, then he will turn left. So same is the case here. If variable 1 is bigger than variable 2, then it will print variable 1 here. It will only enter to this scope from here to here. But if the variable 2 is bigger than variable 1, it will skip these whole lines from this curved brace up to this. So it will be all skipped. Let's make the comment of this because it's the not what we need. Another kind, we will write another if statement, and inside the condition we will write variable 2 is greater than variable 1. Okay, the point is I have put here a space and not here. It is up to you. The spaces are skipped by the compiler, so I will type space. It doesn't matter, I can cut these, it really doesn't matter, but make sure that you will make your program a little bit stylish, and these spaces help us to identify the problems. So if I will write the like this, it will become a jumbling of the words, and in here I will cut the spaces, it will become a jumbling of words, and it will we can't actually figure out where the problem is. So it becomes really awesome to put the spaces in between them and put it in an line indented lines, so that int main starts from here, and then you put a tab in here, and here is another two tabs because it is inside the if statement. In here the spaces are important, because if I will cut the spaces here, it will not print these spaces, it will print the person d is bigger as a whole word, as a single word. So here the spaces are as the strings. This is important here. This space and this space here, it is different. This is inside the double quotes, and this really matters because it is the string, but this one doesn't matter because I can cut this one but I cannot cut this one. You will try to understand, make write an examples that you can execute on your system, so you will understand what the problem is. So here if I will write if variable 2 is bigger, then I have to definitely print the variable 2 is bigger than variable 1. Let's copy paste it from here, and let's write here. We have to change only the name of the variables, variable 2 and variable 1. So what it does is person d, that means the first variable here that I have written, is bigger than person d, so variable 1. So now let's see which one will get executed, either this statement or this statement. If this is false, it will skip these whole lines and it will jump into that line, and here it will check this condition. If the condition is true, then it will enter this and it will execute these statements, and if the condition is false, it will skip these again. So let's see what it is going to do, and let's recompile our program. Here it is, 345 is bigger than 110. As you can see, variable 2 is bigger than variable 1. This is the if else statements that you will use many times in your programming language. So this is it for the video. Thanks for watching the video, and subscribe, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.